Hi, I'm Erin with After Cancer, Solutions for Sexual Health and helping survivors find intimacy again. Today I'm going to talk to you about something important to everyone: connections, relationships, and their importance after cancer. Relationships can be the source of joy, but they can also be riddled with complications and challenges. But as you look to find intimacy again, a healthy relationship is going to be a crucial component. Like you, I knew that relationships were important before I was diagnosed with cancer, but during my active treatment, I realized the importance of relationships in my life. I wanted to make connections with my medical staff at a deeper level than the cursory, "How are you doing?" I wanted them to care for me physically. I wanted them to be proficient at eliminating my cancer, but I wanted them to care about me emotionally as well. It was important to me. Cancer changes us in so many ways, but one notable change it has on everyone is it changes our perspective on life, what's important and what's not. And for cancer patients, meaningful relationships end up at the top of the list. So let's look today at how to create, develop, and maintain positive, healthy relationships in your life. For those of you that had solid, positive relationships before you were diagnosed, it won't take much guidance for you to have a deeper connection after today. But for some of us, our relationships changed over time. We grew apart. We didn't necessarily agree on the same things. We found different interests. We found different friends. For many of us, we got into the doldrums of marriage, where we didn't grow as one. For those people, we come together for dinner, for routine sex, and possibly the obligatory family function or get-together. That may have been good enough before cancer, but you don't have to accept that after cancer. When I think about the family functions that we would go to, or the event, I would notice that people would congregate in small groups. People would migrate toward where they felt comfortable, part of a group. And in that, I noticed oftentimes that the men would be together maybe around the grill or around the TV in some sporting activity, and the women would congregate maybe in the kitchen or somewhere. But there was healthy, lively, interesting conversation, lots of laughter. When you observe that, you can see that people need that in their lives. They need to feel like they're accepted and they belong, and that what they have to say is important. I think we need a little of that brought back into our relationships, where we feel respected, honored, and loved. So here are 5 strategies I want you to consider and incorporate into your lives with your partner. Number 1, be curious. Be curious the way you were when you first met, with no judgment, the way you were at the beginning. You've both changed. You've changed your feelings, your emotions, your dreams, your goals. Find out what those things are. Number 2, take an interest in an activity of the other person, or take an interest in an activity together, something new. Go hiking or backpacking or exercising, or watch the same program together, or volunteer for an activity together. Find an interest that the two of you have, that you can concentrate on, discuss, plan for, communicate about. It will make a deeper connection between the two of you and open the lines of communication for other topics. Number 3, be honest. Be honest about what you need and want. As we all have figured out, life is too short. Find your voice. Number 4 and 5 are, they really go together. Number 4 is to be a good listener. Listen beyond the words. Listen with your ears, your mind, and your heart. Understand when you hear somebody. Understand how they feel about something. And when you do that, don't assume anything, which is number 5. Assuming only gets you into trouble because it's always negative. When you assume you know what she's going to say, or what he feels, or what he wants from that, when you assume it, you absolutely make a mistake of selling them short and understanding, listening to what they have to say. Don't assume anything. And why is all of this important? Our relationships are the heartbeat, the lifeblood of our lives. They're important to us. They give us energy. They keep us going. They make us whole emotionally. Think about your relationship. What do you need to change in your relationship to get it back on track, to make it work for you? What do you need to do to be a better partner to your partner? What vows did you take that maybe you just don't honor anymore? What are you pretending works that really doesn't work anymore? This relationship can be the best relationship of your life. It's where you spend the most time. It's where you can feel the most vulnerable. It's where you can grow and thrive as a person. I'd like to hear from you about your relationship and how it's changed since cancer. Connect with me below, comment there, or connect with us at www.aftercancer.co, where you'll find great information and resources on topics like this. And while you're there, sign up to join the community of survivors struggling with these same issues. You'll get advice, resources, and tips directly to your email inbox. I look forward to talking to you and connecting with you soon. Remember, your comments and questions are encouraged. You don't have to go through this alone. If it's meaningful to you, then it's meaningful to talk about.